Hey y'all, hey, it's Tank here, and I'm coming to give you guys the video that you asked for. A few of my subscribers asked me how did I put the adhesive in my denture. I have my permanents in, so of course I'm not going to use that set. I'm going to use my temporary set to show you guys. But first off, as I always say, a big thank you to my subscribers. Thanks for all the love and support that you give. If I have any new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you want to know, every time I upload a video, a clip, message, picture, doesn't matter. When you do subscribe, make sure you hit the bell, and when you hit the bell, make sure you select all. That way you won't miss nothing. Moving on. I hope everybody is doing good. My family and myself are doing great after being sick. We were retested on January the 9th. It took about 2 or 3 days for our tests to come back, but the results were negative for everybody in the house. So you guys can go ahead and have y'all party, pop a bottle of champagne or something and celebrate for me. Because I told y'all, prayers was going to work. All of us are negative, so all of us are fine. We're blessed for that. And I thank everybody who, asked about us, checked on us, gave us prayers, well wishes, and everything. I appreciate you guys. So again, as I was saying, because I'm not trying to make this video long, a few of my subscribers had asked me, how do I put on my my denture adhesive in my dentures every day when I put them in. So I figured, why not show you both? Because sometimes I use my powder and sometimes I use the cream. And there have been times where in the beginning when I was wearing my temporaries, I had to use both cream and powder. But I'm just going to show you all three. Okay, so of course, after you have, got up, sanitized, brushed your dentures and everything, made sure they were nice and clean, dried them off. Okay, so what you're going to need is paper towels or some kind of cloth. And I always put 1 or 2 down in the area that I'm working on. Or in the sink, you can put a few paper towels down so if you drop your dentures, you won't break them. Or a washcloth. Either way, something soft. But because I am actually sitting at my work desk today, I have created a workspace. So I have 2 paper towels that my dentures are sitting on, and I will show you guys. Turn it around for you, see? Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. I have my cream denture adhesive. I'm showing y'all with the Fix-A-Dent Plus Precision Hold and Seal. I have my Polygrip powder. And I'm using the Polygrip powder only because I use my Fix-A-Dent powder a lot. And then I have a spray bottle with water. A few Q-tips. Okay? And then some extra paper towels. Those are all the things that you're going to need. Well, you don't need them every day, but I use these most of the time. Even if I'm not, putting in one or the other. I just use them. So, again, after you have brushed your dentures, cleaned them off, sanitized them by soaking them, however the case may be, and then you have brushed your gums, your mouth, you've made sure they both was clean and clear of anything, dentures and mouth. You want to take your dentures, make sure that they are dry, totally dry. If you're using cream, make sure that they're dry. When I say dry, I mean squeaky dry, because if you put the cream adhesive in your denture while it's wet, it's not going to stick, okay? So I'm going to start with the cream adhesive because it's probably going to be a little easier for me to get out without having to scrub a whole lot. So I just basically take my denture adhesive, and this is a small one, the teeny tubes, but still, it's, it's still little. And I take my bottom. This is my temporary bottom, okay? And instead of me doing the 3 little lines like the box says, I take it and I just do 1 little line like that, okay? And then I pick up my tops. This is my temporary upper. And I do the same thing. I don't do the 3 little lines. I do a little thin line. But because this is my top, I do it there, and then I do one here. Doesn't matter which way, but that's how I do it. Close this. Make sure you close it tight. Take the Q-tip, and I literally just spread it out. I put it all on my walls, on all of my denture. And I will show you what the inside looks like in 1 second. But I literally just make sure that I spread it all, because honestly, in my opinion, that one little line doesn't always spread out to the whole entire surface of your denture. So you don't always get full coverage, okay? So you see how that line has turned into, I've smeared it all in, okay? It's flat. Other side of the Q-tip, you take the upper, and you do the same thing. And I literally just, I don't smear, but you know, kind of rub it all in, so you can get every nook and cranny of the denture. And I try to use a Fix-A-Dip because it's kind of like a dark pink, so hopefully you can see it. You guys let me know if you can't. I'll have to redo this video with something you can see. But when I especially get to the palette, I make sure that I cover all of that. Sometimes you may feel like you have to add more. If you do, just add them little lines at a time. Don't overdo it, because if you put too much, they won't stick. If you put too little, it may not stick for a long time. But see how I did that? And then I pop them in. Pop them in, hold them down for 20 seconds or so until they start to stick. With the Fix-A-Dip, make sure that you wait at least an hour before you eat, because if you don't, they may just come right out, okay? So that is how I put my cream adhesive on, okay? Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here, but I'm going to see if I can rinse this off right quick, because it's still wet. It may come off easy for me. Let's hope it does. That way I can show you guys how I do the powder, and then I'll show you the adhesive and the powder next. Oh, cool. That came right off. That's good. Because I didn't want it to start solidifying yet. Because I'm giving a demonstration. And hence, that's what the extra paper towels for me are for. Okay, so I'm going to dry it off again. The difference is, because I'm about to show you with the powder, it doesn't have to be absolutely and positively dry, because I'm going to spray it anyway. Let me clean off this bottom one right quick. And it's crazy how fast it starts to like solidify and turn into, you know, turn from a cream after you get it into the denture. Just looking at it from what I'm doing now, it started to get a little solid in the toothbrush, like already. Okay, so that's my bottom clean. So I'm going to do the same thing and dry this one out. Okay, grab one more paper towel, make sure that's dry. Okay, and now for the powder. Powder's a little bit different because it depends. Now, because I'm in my permanents, I always put like 2 layers. If I'm going to wear just powder for the whole day, I'll put 2 layers in. Most of the times I also use a 1 layer or 2 layers of powder when I put a fresh layer of cushion grip in. I don't use cream adhesive for that first day. I use powder because the powder allows the cushion grip to actually keep the shape and form to your gums. So I like to, you know, use the powder then. So we're going to move on to the powder adhesive. Spray bottle adhesive, okay? The first step I do is start with my bottoms, as always, because you put your bottoms in first. And I spray it like that with the water. And I grab my tops. And I spray my tops with the water. You don't have to put that much water if you don't want to, but it's just a demonstration. You don't have to put all of that water. And then I take the powder and my bottom adhesive, and I fill the bottom adhesive up with powder. And with the powder, you have to kind of like knock it around so it can get on every part of your denture. I blow a little bit because sometimes it be just sitting in there, okay? And then I go for the top, and I do the same thing. Put the powder in, and do the same thing, move it around. Make sure that you try to cover everything. And it may be hard. You may lose some powder. That's why, you know, some people be like, oh, you don't need a lot of powder. I may not need a lot of powder, but because I know I lose some powder, and it doesn't always cover the top of it, all the way, I have to do it twice. And then I take it, you see how it's thick? So I just blow it off a little bit so it doesn't look as thick. And that's the layer of powder before I wet it again. Now, before you put it in your mouth, because it's only powder and only powder, you have to, I said only powder and only powder. Powder only. You have to spray it again to kind of activate it. Okay? Activate it. You see how it's getting clear? Once you start noticing that it's a little clear and it's activated, pop them in. Hold them down for about 20 seconds until they stick. Same with the powder. Don't eat for at least an hour. I have a one denture adhesive that I actually use that I actually love because I can actually use or eat about 15 minutes after I put them in. Renika, can you do me a big favor? Can you come and empty this thing right here and fill it back up with water? Because the adhesive is starting to make it a little thick. And actually fill this cup up too so I have extra water. Please, this and this. Empty that and fill that back up. Sorry guys, I'm talking to my daughter. I'm putting her to work. She's getting me some clean water so I can actually brush the adhesive back out like I just did with the last one. But like I said, this adhesive is kind of sort of like activated as soon as, you know, it starts to get solid because it thickened up the water that I had inside of the denture case that fast. And that was just from the cream adhesive. So it's that crazy. But what I'll do is I'll show you guys what I can see. I just dropped them. You don't want to do that. And if you do, make sure that you are working in a space that is well covered because you don't want that to happen. You don't want to break it. I know my temporaries, I had broke the side right there because I had dropped them. Thank you. You are so awesome, sauce. And then I'm wasting it everywhere. I need paper towels. But I'm just trying to get this because it activates very, very fast. Thank you, ma'am. I'm getting it together over here, you guys. I'm just trying to get this powder off this other top. Because it really solidified that fast. So when I do my cream and my powder together, you guys, I literally... Because if you know you're going to do powder with the cream, what I do is I put the cream down first and I put the powder on top of the cream. One layer is all you need. So if I'm going to do that, again, I would do the cream. And that line is all you need. You're going to spread it out just like I just told you. Okay? I may be looking a little messy here. I'm trying to show you guys. That's the adhesive again. Okay? And again, like I said, Q-tip. And spread it out. Make sure you get every nook and cranny of your denture up the walls because I know I like a tight fit. Same with the top. You're going to do the same thing. The difference is when you go to put the powder on top of the cream, you are not going to spray the denture first at all. You're literally going to take the powder, take the cream adhesive and literally just put a layer of powder right on top. And I don't put a lot of powder because let's face it, the powder with the cream is already going to be strong. So I put like a little thin layer of powder. And again, because it's cream, you don't need any water. You don't need to spray it at all, not even after you put the powder in, because that cream is going to adhere to the powder, which is going to help it to adhere to your mouth. See? That is the powder and the cream, okay, together. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm trying to show you good. And then you would pop them in your mouth. Hold them down for 20 seconds to get that hold. Don't eat on them for an hour, okay? The other adhesive that I was talking about is called Secure. If you guys want to check it out, look on Amazon. It's a green and white box. It's labeled Secure. That I love because when I put it in, I can eat 15 minutes later. It's literally like solid. I love it. Um, I live by that. I wear that most of the time. So again, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed that video. Like I said, it was gonna be quick. I know I was supposed to did it Friday, but you know, I'm not even gonna lie, I was being lazy. So I figured I better knock it out today because Friday is coming again, and I'll probably be doing a new video this Friday. So let me know, you guys, if you understood the video, if you liked what I showed you. If you're still confused, let me know. I will redo it or add in things that you want me to. And we'll figure out what the next video is going to be about, okay? So you guys, be good, be safe. And until next time, I am Tink, and I'm out. Peace.